Have you ruled out opportunities or possibilities because you've just decided that you can't do it? I have. It's so easy to rule out something because it seems difficult or not possible or out of your way, whatever the case may be. And this goes for big dreams to smaller hobbies that bring you joy on a day-to-day or monthly basis. But I like to get out of my own way, and I hope you get out of your own way and pursue the things that are going to bring you joy because it is so worth it in the end. And in my case, this was horseback riding. Living in Tokyo, it is really hard to go horseback riding. It is like a rich person sport here. You say you go horseback riding, people immediately assume that you have a ton of money. And honestly, here that's a fair assumption because a lot of the riding clubs require you to pay so many different fees and it gets really expensive. And for years, I just didn't go horseback riding because I thought, well, I just can't afford it. And then there came a time when I realized I could go way outside the city to ride. But then my excuse was, well, I don't have a car, it's expensive to get there, the bus routes are confusing, I don't know how to take a bus, and just so many reasons. Looking back on it now, it's almost like I didn't want to go horseback riding with the amount of excuses I was able to come up with. Reflecting on those times, what I should have been doing was coming up with all the reasons I should be going horseback riding. And this type of thinking is what I want to focus on for the rest of 2024. Let's not rule out amazing things that can make us so happy just because they're hard. I've been going to the same stables for years now, but to be honest, when I first went there, I loved it, but I didn't think I would go there regularly because it is so far away. It takes me about a total of 6 hours round trip to get there and back. And in my mind, that was way out of the question. I was like, that is too far away. That is so much time. That is way too much money spent on transportation. And there is just no way that I can go on a regular basis. And I think all these thoughts were pretty fair, but things would have been different if I had just taken the time to say, but what if that is possible? Or what if it is worth it? And I didn't take that second to question what I had already decided for myself. And that's something I really want to change in 2024. Because let me tell you, going horseback riding here has been the most therapeutic, relaxing, wonderful thing I could have ever done for myself living in Japan. It has done wonders for my emotional, mental, and physical health. I really think all those things are connected. And for me, I think a lot of my chronic migraines come from trauma and stress. And my migraines are no joke. They are debilitating. They really interfere with my regular lifestyle. And I get nausea. And I've had days when I'm supposed to go riding that I feel that way in the morning. But I make myself go because for some reason, once I get to the stables, I feel so much better. It's almost like I didn't have a migraine that morning. It's literally like magic. I think when you're really stressed out and you're just going through the motions in your day, your body can be on fight or flight mode. But when you're out doing something that you love with your whole heart, in my case, that's horseback riding, being around horses, being around people I care about, being out in nature, taking really deep breaths, all those things put my body in a state of relaxation. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that I can almost feel the tension melting away and leaving my body. And it just doesn't get much better than that. I'm in a really privileged position to be able to do this, and this lifestyle might not be for you. But whether it's work-related or hobby-related, I think there's something that we can all pursue to make us happier than we are now. So maybe it's an art class or a cooking class. Maybe it's learning a new language or working on self-improvement or making time to travel a little bit more this year. I promise if it's something that's going to make you smile, it's worth your energy. I'm a strong believer that having something that you're looking forward to and having a community of people or animals that love the same things you do adds so much value to your life. So in the spirit of doing whatever I want this year, I'm going to continue horseback riding and try anything that my heart wants to try. And I hope you will too. If there's something that you told yourself you can't do for whatever reason, or maybe you've just put off trying it out, take this as a sign to go out and try something new, make time for it. It's only going to make you happy. And I want both of us to be really happy when December 31st comes around this year. I want both of us to be looking back thinking, my days were filled with things I loved. I'm proud of myself, and it was an excellent year.